Good morning and welcome to piAcademy. What we're going to do is show you exactly how to get up and running with the piAcademy, and this is something that you'll need for the practicals that you're planning to do. So the first thing to do is you need to point your browser at academy.panintelligence.cloud, and you'll come up with a logon screen which looks something pretty similar to this. Now this is where you'll either use an account if you've created one before, and if you've ever used TryPy as well, it's exactly the same account that you used in TryPy. If you don't have an account, you can sign up here, and this is where you'll enter your email address. We'll send you an email, you can log on, and you'll be able to do exactly what I'm about to do. Now when you log into piAcademy, the first thing you'll see is a screen which looks something similar to this, and if you've had any previous environments, you'll see them here. If it says it's up and running, then brilliant, use that environment. However, in this case, you'll see I've got one previously expired environment, so I'm going to click create, and what that's going to do is it's going to create me an entire interface to run the training course on. Now the piAcademy instances last for a total of 20 hours. Now what that means is you can create as many instances as you want, but you'll need to create a new one every day essentially as you go through. So the environments clean themselves down and recreate themselves so that they're set back and restored. And what it does mean is at any point in time you can come back to PanIntelligence and have a go at either completing or retrying some of the exercises that you've done in the past. So you see down here now it's creating an environment. It'll take 2-3 minutes, so it's one of those things that's worth going and grabbing a cup of tea. And what we'll see in a couple of seconds is this will turn healthy, and I'll probably fast forward to that point. Okay, so my environment is now healthy, so I'm going to click go to dashboard, and it will start up an instance for me. Now one thing that's really important to notice is you've got an instance number here. Now this is unique to you. Don't share it with others or they'll start changing things within your environment. But essentially, if you want to come back to the environment, you can click or just pin that, but it will only last for the 20 hours, remember? Or you'll be able to at any point come back to the Academy, click on go to dashboard and come straight through to that instance. Now for each day training course, you'll have a different logon. For day 1 training course, we're going to log in as day 1, and the password is password. So we're going to type that in. Your browser may remember it, but it's just as easy to type in. And we're then going to log into the dashboard. Now the first time you log in, it may take a few more seconds than normal just to start up, because it's going to start to cache everything into memory for us. So we'll see this spin around. We'll get the little loading icons in here, and this will then give us the dashboard. Now the way the training courses run are they run on day 1, day 2, day 3, etc. In the top left hand corner is the category selector or the dashboard selector, and for every practical there is a separate tab. So if I wanted to do the practical for 1.6, I can just click on here and drill in and go into it. And what you'll see is we've got an example of what we're going to create, and then a panel over on the right hand side or somewhere on the page to have a go at recreating that. Now every one of these practicals has its own associated video, so the idea is watch the video and then have a go at the practical. And it's really useful if you've got a couple of screens, you can have the video up on one screen and the practical running on the other. That's a really useful way of running it. You'll also notice that in here by default we're running in our default branding, so that's a thing called piberry. If you want to have that in a slightly different color scheme, then the easiest way to change that is to go to the 3 little dots in the top right hand corner, click on day 1, which is the user that we're logged in as, and this will bring us up the panel and it will show everything that we can and can't do within here. You can, if you want to, change the password as well, but it's probably best for the training course just to leave that as password. And what we can do is we can go away from the default theme and maybe pick something like pipaper, save those details, close that down, and if you refresh the dashboard now, you'll have a much flatter colour scheme within there. Now all of the recordings are done in the piberry standard themes, but if you want to, you can come in and change those themes and just see exactly how you do that. And if you follow through the training courses all the way through, you'll even learn how to create those themes for yourself. Okay, that's everything. Look forward to talking to you on the practicals themselves. Thank you.